What's up everyone, it's Hash, and I had a guitar lesson request to teach you guys how to finger tap. So in this lesson, I'm going to teach you the basics of finger tapping. So the main concept of finger tapping really is holding notes down on your left hand with your left fingers and tapping with your right hand with these fingers right here. I'm sure you've heard solos like this. So stuff like that is really easy to do once you get the concept of finger tapping. The ability to play something really fast that you normally wouldn't be able to do if you were just picking strings or playing legato. So the main thing that you need to first learn before finger tapping is hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now if you don't know how to do those, I'll explain them to you right now. So a very simple example. Let's take the 7th fret of your high E string, put your index finger on the 7th fret, put your middle finger on the 8th fret, and let's just do some hammer-ons and pull-offs. So that is a hammer-on and a pull-off. You hold down the 7th fret of your high E string, don't do anything yet, and hammer on to the 8th fret with your middle finger, and then pull it off. So that's a hammer-on and a pull-off. Now, finger tapping comes in handy when you want to take your index finger from your right hand and you say, okay, I'm already playing the 7th and 8th with my left hand. Now I want to play the 10th fret with my right hand. So now I can go. So that sounds cool, but here's the thing. I could use my pinky finger and do that too because I have enough fingers for that. The fun starts when you start playing notes that you normally wouldn't be able to play with your left hand with your right hand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm already going to be doing hammer-ons and pull-offs from my 7th, 8th, and 10th frets on my high E string. Now I'm going to use my index finger on the 12th fret. So check this out. So that sounds cool, right? To start off, you can do this exercise that I just showed you. Once you start getting used to this, you can start moving your right hand up the fretboard. So you can get a cool variety of sounds this way. Now, once you have this down, once you practice this a little bit more, then you can start moving your left hand around. Ouch, that last part didn't sound that great, but I think you get the idea. So really, finger tapping is just tapping those notes and being able to play them a lot quicker than you normally would be able to play. The main thing you're going to have to figure out is how not to have this going on. This sound where the fretboard keeps ringing out. As you could hear when I just played it, I had the same problem. You're going to have to figure out what works best for you to mute your fretboard, these other strings from ringing out while you're tapping down or up over here. Now, a lot of people will use their palm like I do to try to mute the strings. You can try to mute some of them with your thumb. Some people use string dampeners. There are different techniques to do that, but I would suggest try to start tapping without any dampener or any other thing added to your guitar. Try to do it first naturally, because that way you'll be able to build up a stronger skill set when it comes to finger tapping. So that really is the basic concept of finger tapping. Any other example I show you is going to be doing the exact same thing. But let's do another one. So let's do one on our G string. Finger tapping on the G string is really fun because it can give you a lot of speed and it sounds really cool a lot of times. So rest your index finger on the 4th fret of your G string, your middle finger on the 5th fret of your G string, and your pinky finger on the 7th fret of your G string. And we're going to be tapping on the 9th fret with our index finger. So we're going to be going. And once you can move this around, so all I did was I'm tapping from the 9th fret and I'm doing hammer-ons and pull-offs from the 4th, 5th, and 7th fret on my G string. Then what I did is I went to the 5th fret with my index finger, 7th fret with my middle finger, and the 9th fret with my pinky finger. And what I did is I took my right index finger and I moved up to the 11th fret of my G string. So now I'm going. So let's go back. So go exactly 2 frets up with your left hand. So now we are on the 7th fret of our G, 9th fret of our G, and 11th fret of our G with our left hand. And with our right, we're just going to tap on the 12th fret. So let's go back. So I can tell right now my tapping doesn't sound very clean. I haven't practiced this for a while. So you're really going to have to figure out how to mute these strings so you can sound a little bit cleaner. And there you have it. All the examples that I can show you are really going to be based around the same thing. And what I actually showed you right now is not the easiest thing to do. So don't get discouraged if you can't do this right away. Well, I hope that helped. Let me know if you guys would like me to teach you any other techniques such as this one. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.